Happy Wednesday, 29 November 2023. I am Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, and this is my YouTube channel, Tanis Leonhardi. And today I got a sweet eats of an Asian pear, and I'm going back to my Franz pumpkin spice donuts. I'm going to do one of those. This is in place of my English muffin with hazelnut spread with cocoa and the reduced fat just peanut butter. Do a pear and a donut instead. It's about the same number of calories. So the pear this time is going to be an Asian pear. This is what an Asian pear looks like. It's a little bit softer. It was harder in the store, so it softened up a little bit. And I've done some previous pears. I'll put links in the video description to those pear sweet eats, which is, I think, what, D'Anjou, Bosque, Bartlett, Red Anjou, now Asian pear, and then there was a pear scone from Raven Bakery in Bellingham back in October 2023. And I've done a number of Franz sweet eats, sweet and or savory eats videos. I specify I have Franz pretty much every day, but only some of it makes into video form. And so, on camera, so to speak. And so I'll do this. I've already done this product before, but I'm going to have one as a snack. So that's a little bit of introduction. So let's get started. Talking points, moving and wedding. My moving, my wedding. I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi. So moving, how about financing? So I talked about wedding financing yesterday. How about moving financing? Well, like I said previously, that's kind of my soulmates are in charge of that. What we could do is my Jacob Ingebrigtsen, if he gives me that $28,000 for the sweet and savory eats videos fund, and agrees for it to be like the food expenses for the wedding, which is kind of like the expenses for the wedding because the rest kind of fall into moving. So then do it like the fund covers food, gas, and then miscellaneous moving expenses. So like if we need to get more bins or something, and he could deposit the money in my, well, I have multiple debit cards. I have multiple cards. So maybe like, there we go. If like different of my soulmates go and get different things, each can take one of my cards or something like that if he deposits the money so we can access it and pull it out. So in that sense, moving funding would be from the Jacob fund if he gives me $28,000 for the sweet and savory eats video. I currently do food and fuel, gas, from that fund. So there's adding on miscellaneous moving expenses there. So that'd be one way. And then there's the Robert Irwin, if he comes and helps with the squirrels. So something we could do there would be, depending on if he wants to be paid, how much he wants to be paid. Oh my gosh, I won't be eating this pear. Oh dear. I'll try some of the outside though. That's like, it's not rotten, it's bruised or something. Okay. How's the outside? It's sweet like an Asian pear. I just won't cut too close to the sun, so to speak. Should I? I'll cut out some of the outside and see how it is. Okay. And for that one, if he didn't want like cash payment kind of thing or funds transfer, do like a Australia Zoo video with him. Some of the videos of his dad, Steve Irwin. So I grew up actually watching Steve Irwin on television. So it'd be in some of the videos they put out of the dad on Australia Zoo, so Steve Irwin. The videos aren't as like high quality as like some of the cutting edge high definition videography of today. And so in my videos are like, I don't know how they would appear on Australia Zoo, but point being, it would depend on kind of like the filming setup he brings. But we could do a video, right, and to match the theme. So if they want comments on, leave the comments on the video. But like a squirrel video that's a little bit lower quality and kind of him branching out and wrangling wild animals, Robert Irwin, would be kind of a, I guess, a way of honoring his father and not letting those videos of his father kind of fall behind in technology. by having something that might not be as high quality as some of their other videos. I'd say in between, possibly, or about as low quality or lower quality than the image quality for the dad videos, but it makes sure his dad doesn't get like left behind. So in a way is honoring his father in the wild nature of his father and the wild nature of the squirrels. Okay, so that's the moving talking point. I don't know about this pear. Okay, up next, wedding. So picking up where I left off yesterday with the wedding logistics video. Could do for the who dresses me for the wedding, perhaps a way to do it is have my Sabosli dress me, cut my hair if he wants my hair cut, shave my legs, shave my armpits, that kind of thing, like get me all prepared so I'm ready for his and my wedding night. Even if it's just lying in bed with her clothes on, yeah. And for the ceremony, so before the wedding. And then do with my Jacob, as kind of compensation in like, not compensation, but like since he wouldn't be the one dressing me in that case, do our first time, or even if he is the one who dresses me, he takes my first time, my consensual, sweet loving when I'm awake. Do something I thought of when I was in Scotland in July 2019. I am part Scottish by ancestral origins, and I was there for a heritage travel trip, so not like work or anything. And I have been raped multiple times, kind of thing. And so I was like thinking while I was there, I was like, how would I want my virginity to be taken? I was like, you know what would be really kind of perfect is out here in the Lochlands of Scotland, which is kind of like the northern portion of mainland Scotland, get it like a cottage and have my soulmate, my first soulmate, we lay me in the Lochlands of Scotland in a little cottage. I would, not a college, cottage, in amongst the bogs, you know, and I would feel like royalty kind of thing. So that would be my Jacob in that case. But I kind of like that combo. All right, so here's the Franz pumpkin old-fashioned donut. I'll give the pear a 0 out of 10. Inedible, most of it. Well, not most of it, but part of it. Oh, and that's something we can do. Have my Sabosli groom me, so to speak, like my hair, as in like body hair and head hair, as applicable. Because if they show up to move me home and I shaved my head earlier that day or the day before or something, my head might not need to be shaved, but then the rest of my body might be. I do not shave my armpits, my legs, and my head here, up here, on the same day. So there'll be something that he could curate on my body if he wanted to. And then Jacob Ingebrigtsen could dress me. That way they both get to see me. Oh, beautiful. Also, it would be great if my Sabosli and my first kiss is not at the wedding ceremony. Alright, since I'm not eating the pear, I'm going to do half of another one on the donut. Comes out to 300 and some calories. I wore my thermal underwear, long underwear yesterday on my walk run. It was the coldest start temperature yet, 43 degrees Fahrenheit. 40 degrees when I got back to the house. And it was 29 degrees Fahrenheit when I went out to feed critters breakfast this morning. So they worked wonderfully, because before my knees would get kind of cold at the beginning, but then they would warm up. And now it's like I can't even feel the cold on my legs. I'm like, magical clothing, you know. I do care about fashion. Fashion and clothes prevent me from getting hypothermia. I just got to be smart enough to figure out what it is so I don't have that happen. All right. I'll give these 44 out of 10. Third day in a row with a Franz product. If I do it tomorrow as well, Franz products, it'll be my first brand that makes 4 days in a row of me like filming a video and publishing it the same day. Me in it, of a sweet and or savory eats video. I have 3 in a row for McDonald's in one place, which won't technically get bumped on this like at the site thing, but would then be overtaken on the days in a row, not necessarily at that site. Yeah. So links in the video description to some related stuff. Sorry you didn't get to see me eat the whole pear. They're good. And what little I had was good, but I can't eat the whole thing. So yeah, you gotta see an Asian pear, and I gotta have a few nibbles, and then a donut and a half. Happy Wednesday. One video Wednesday today, 29 November 2023. As of filming this, I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, and this is my YouTube channel, Tanis Leonhardi. Happy day and time of viewing whenever you're viewing this. Happy place of viewing this wherever you're viewing this from. And thank you for joining me for this video.